UPIKO. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never even heard of this band before. Why am I checking it out? Well, because ever since I decided to go back to doing reactions again, I thought sorry, I'm turning off the air conditioning. As well as checking out bands that I know, I'm going to see it every time like YouTube suggests something interesting to me. I'll just make a note of it. And I looked at this and I thought, it looks interesting. From the thumbnail. That is literally all I know. I know nothing about this band. I assume it's a band, actually. I don't even know that. Looks like a band from the thumbnail. I know nothing about this band. The song is called Karasu, which is like crow, and it's got the English translation. It says UPIKO, crow. Okay. I don't know anything, so we might as well dive in and have a little listen. This is always kind of interesting because I have no idea. This could be a singer-songwriter. This could be a band. I think it's a band. I'm assuming it's going to be something dark based on the name and the thumbnail. Let's give it a little listen and see what we think. UPIKO. Alright. Let's go.
かけ違えたボタンを必死にやり直せどうまくはいかない苛立ちと歯がゆさに侵されて計り知れない劣等感に苛まれて
I love the thick voice, I gotta be honest.
バカにして生まれた快楽に依存した目を背けたくなるようなニュースばかり流れてる
I'm liking that 3/4 rhythm as well.
弱くて愚かなのでしょうか私は誰だお前は誰なんだ鏡につぶやいた言葉で胸が苦しい
Not what I expected.
自分すら見失ってしまったんだ
So it's a solo singer. It's acoustic. And it's not so dark as it is, just very soulful.
いとも簡単に人は人を裏切るけど金と薬は私を見捨てたりしないのようつろなめて首の傷をなで私に言った無邪気な笑顔だった彼女はもうどこにもいない心の壊れゆく音はあまりにも静かだから手遅れになるまで人は気づけない幸せとはなんだ生きる意味ってなんだ
Sometimes you hear those melodies that are so good, you swear you've heard them before. I mean, I'm assuming this is not a cover, it doesn't say cover, but it feels like you've heard it before.
静かな夜の街を響いてゆく
Oh, piano solo. Definitely win me over if you do one of those.
夕焼けをかけるカラスの群れにはぐれた羽を痛めたやつが不器用に飛んでいる私はお前の気持ちがよ
The video is very confusingly different from what we're hearing.
普通に生きるってなぜこんなに難しいんだろう瓦礫の隙間から見つ
I didn't see that key change coming, but that was perfect.
頼りに探しに行こう生きる理由って
Her vocal style's great though. Again, she's like building into each part with so much power. great voice. Before we go any further, what a great voice. Just so vocally, she's so strong. And again, I love those singers who they can, add, like, you feel like she can add emotion to anything. And she also, like, really builds you into, like, the choruses, really builds you into each part. So that was really cool as well. The music, that sort of nice, simple, delicate arrangement was really well done. Like the key change was a nice chance to just give a little bit of crescendo to the ending of the song. That was nice. It was very much melody focused, and melody wise, like I say, it's one of those ones where it's such a simple but such a beautiful and easy to follow melody that you swear to yourself, I must have heard that melody before. And I don't know, maybe I have. Maybe walking around Japan, I've heard it on the radio somewhere in a shop or something. But with assuming that I haven't, I mean, I always check with these videos to see on YouTube whether I've actually played them before. I've not played this video before, so assuming I haven't heard it somewhere else, it sounds so familiar, and I love that because that usually is just an indication that it's a very good melody, because you get those ones, as I say, they're so good that they sound like you must have heard them before. So that was all great. The arrangement was lovely. The piano solo, again, I'm a sucker for a piano solo. That was beautiful. The video was rather funny because as much as it was beautiful hearing the expression in her voice and the expression in her performance visually as well, it was rather interesting. There were several parts like where her lip syncing was way off. It's like, okay. And then there was a bit where she was like just strumming and you were hearing finger picking. I'm like, or that was more like plectrum, but still there was picking happening while she was strumming through. It's very interesting that this video, I get the feeling, it gives me the impression that she's the sort of performer who she's probably very much a sort of very soulful singer, busker type. I mean, I worked a lot with buskers before. I see the anger in her face. She's got a lot of emotion in the performance. I've worked with a lot of those sort of, I mean, just as a reference point, I've worked with a lot of buskers before where they perform with so much soul that there's no two performances that are exactly the same. I guess in a way you can compare that to like a classical pianist. Hear a classical pianist play, and it's very much about putting the emotion. If they're playing a piano solo piece, then if you recorded it once and recorded it again, you overlaid them, they would not be exactly the same. They would deviate quite a lot in, just because the expression is so important. So I imagine getting a singer like her and asking her, okay, well, you've recorded it, now we just need you to dub a video of it. Getting her to perform it exactly the same is probably difficult because she probably throws so much emotion into it anyway. So that's probably why the lip sync and everything didn't add up perfectly. But I must say, I think that it all just goes to show she's a very soulful, seemingly a very from the heart kind of performer, and it comes across in this song. Is this song itself gonna be one that changes the world? There's nothing about it that massively stands out as a song. On paper, it doesn't massively stand out, but it is effective. It's very much an example of the genre. And from that perspective, I would gladly listen to it again, maybe in a playlist of similar songs. I'd be interested to check out more of her work just because she's so expressive. For me, this more sold me on her as an artist, as a performer. As a song, again, good song, very easy to follow, very good in the moment, the sort of song you enjoy while it's playing. Maybe not the sort of song that you would rush to come back to, because I don't think it quite did anything to identify itself musically as being something too original, too different, but her performance was the interesting thing. Whether I'd come back to this song, I don't know, but would I come back to listen to more of her? Yes, I would, absolutely. UPIKO. Sounds like a bad name, seemingly it's her name. Guys, if anyone in the community has told me about this artist before or played me this song before, let me know, but I definitely haven't seen this video before, but it feels familiar, and I don't know why, and I just absolutely enjoyed it. But again, it's one of those ones where just everything was so beautifully signposted through such an easy to follow arrangement that, yeah, I got a real good joy out of this one. So, yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these, for now, ciao, ciao.